You hear? But waiting happen at Parliament. Parliament sack over 100 people. I don't know. It's a scandal. But I saw it be. But the problem right now, the speaker say he no know. Honorable Tawa say the speaker sabi. Why the speaker want pull head say he no know about the sacking? And now what the commander do say the clerk of parliament in West now in the workers HR na parliament. Yeah. And so what did they come out? So then they say the clerk here in West that they sit down. Because the speaker don't summon the clerk. Like if I say no no. But I don't know. I able to right now. The kind way the Tawa say the speaker no. The speaker no will talk say no no. I hope saying the speaker no can get problem back. Nah. He said the speaker no tell say no no. What they go and pass say the speaker, you know say before the speaker take that seat on place. Who da remember na ya? Waiting them me tell we. You remember? Or you say forget? Would I be pull the word na do? Honorable Tunis. If you talk say, well, the party don't decide for make the speaker come back for 2 years. Or you know remember? Now one begin commander do say the speaker for commander the chair. The speaker don't talk. He say nobody don't make Sunday force. Who's chair when they come on? He said, because they say for retire. He said not supposed to get for teller. When time reach for retire, in go retire. But this one, when people in the go and talk say in for retire, they don't make Sunday. So if you now one of them people they go and talk say the speaker they can't retire, they can't accommodate. They don't tell you now. Eh? Let you not forget that. Okay. But in Tawa. We wait now for a reply for Tawa. Hey.
Honorable Tawa, is it true that the speaker dissociated himself from this decision, which you say?
Hey, wait. I know how cheat they run the kind side. Eh. Right, so if you can't inside, the one they did radio land, they no go here. Now wait. At the count time. I don't know if now Honorable Tunis or Sengempon and then go make people and for chuk. Let them know what's in there in mind. I say I don't know. Maybe they be just one test and let them see say, well, where that 2 years where them be talk today, where happen they go. But the answer they first say nobody ne puller. When ready for retire, in the know when for go. We remember the bank governor. What team be doing? But listen, Tawa. Honorable Tawa. Yeah? Listen a lawyer. Waiting in say.
Honorable Tawa, is it true that the Speaker dissociated himself from this decision, which you say he actually chaired the meetings that were held by the Public Service Commission?
Okay, let me draw your attention to two things. The first is that in the Act, it says on Section 7, meeting, it says the chairman shall preside at every meeting of the Commission at which he is present, and in his absence, the Deputy Speaker shall preside. So whether the chairman sits or not, a decision taken by the Parliamentary Service Commission is binding on all members. It's like in the plenary. When we are in the plenary, the decisions or review on a bill, clause by clause, it's not every member of Parliament that will agree on a certain clause. Hence the reason for putting a motion. But once the motion is carried, it's a motion of Parliament. You cannot dissociate yourself from it. That's the first. Secondly, the meeting in which the Speaker started chairing and went for another assignment, etc. That was the first meeting of the 31st of July. Yeah? And in the meeting of the 18th of October, his opening statement was, the chairman started his opening remarks by apologizing to commissioners for leaving the previous meeting immediately after it started. Yeah? And towards the end of that, the chairman said this. He said the chairman raised concern about the bad publicity by the press that Parliament is in the process of redundanting staff in the service for no good reason. He continued that he, the chairman, was briefed by the Director General that the staff in question were those that had been found wanting by management. Yeah? So, if you have said this, and if you have been briefed by the Director General, that is the de facto head of the service, yeah? The head of the service is the clerk, who is the vote controller. And by the Public Financial Management Act, Section 13, it is the vote controller that has principal responsibility for financial and other management affairs of every agency. And in this act also, the head of the service is responsible for the day-to-day management of the service. So if he has been instructed, as it is clearly stated now, that everybody was here, everybody in the commission was present, and the discussion of the 31st of July, the minutes was read. So what happened after the chairman's statement was that the motion for the adoption of the last minutes was moved by Commissioner Hindolo Moiwo Gevao and seconded by Commissioner Emilia Lolotongi. So it means the minutes of the 31st July that the chairman left for another assignment was read, it was discussed, and it was adopted in his presence. And even before adoption, he was briefed. He had already called the Director General of Parliament. He was briefed, and he was satisfied that yes, those that will be going or that will be leaving the service or that will be redundant in the service are those that management has found wanting for a number of other reasons through their management procedures and criteria. And in this minute, in the minute of the 18th of July, the 18th of October, the head of the service, the clerk, was given a clear instruction that 137 should be redundant. So let us clarify the fact first that everybody was present and nobody can dissociate him or herself from this decision. It's a decision taken by the Parliamentary Service Commission. Implementation. Who would implement? It's the person that is responsible for the day-to-day management of the service. And that person is the clerk. It is he that would sign for and on behalf of his board. Because the commission is like a board. Yeah? With regards to death, let us don't use the passing on of people as a condition for distress. It is no distress. If I'm told in October that I'm up for redundancy, I should be prepared. My mind should be prepared that it is hope for the best, expect the worst, and accept what comes first. So it was not like on the 22nd of December, letters were given, redundancy in people just like that. Everybody was up for redundancy. So if anybody died, it is sad, but it is the path that we have in our lives, whether you like it or not, whether you are energetic or not, whether you are rich or poor. Everybody on this face of earth would pass on one day, would die one day. When? We don't know. Where? We don't know. How? We don't know. That is for the supreme being. So if it happens at a point when a redundancy letter had been served, nobody can say it is contingent on the redundancy letter, because the point is you had been informed. Now, to put context to it, the point is, if the opposition is saying when they come, they should summon a meeting, that is not how meetings are summoned. They know. Everybody knows that when we pass bills into acts of parliament, you have timelines for the board or the commission to meet. It is not because you are away. When you come, the meeting should be summoned for you know. It is incumbent on them to inquire on things that have happened or that have happened behind their backs. Let me give you a classical example. When they came, they were curious about offices. They inquired about offices. When they came, they were curious about committees. They inquired about committees. When they came, other issues that had happened behind their backs, they inquired into it. So I did not mean that maybe a staff or somebody told the leader of the opposition or the opposition party that, oh, they've given us redundancy letter on the basis of politics. That is why I agree with Melvin 100%. Let me tell you, I'm in parliament. I don't know who is APC or SLPP. It's not my business. Because every man is a political animal. It is your right to be APC or SLPP. And it is your right to be employed by anybody, including the states. And somebody, the leader of the opposition is talking about government has projected 10,000 employment. Let's not forget that parliament is an independent organ of government. We employ and we present our employment list to the Ministry of Finance for factoring it into the budget. So it is not government. It is parliament and the administration. And the means of assessment of staff is dependent on the service. That is why in the last parliament, the 5th parliament, the head of the service was so pragmatic to say that we needed a director general in the service, because if we say we want directorates, then we needed director generals. And the directorates in parliament have been approved by the commission. So for me, everything in the redundancy is in place and goes by the law.
The opposition leader, has actually or is in anticipation to see a reversal of that decision. Does the procedures of parliament allow that?
Is it parliament or is it the commission? That is where, and I agree, the reasons why you should bring Melvin to the AYV more often, so as to get the public to understand the difference between the service, the commission, and the plenary. It's a decision taken by the commission. The commission is made up of commissioners, and for any decisions to be reversed in any institution, you needed a number. You needed 2/3. And by the way, whether it is preemptive or not, there's no way the chairman and maybe other members can garner 2/3 because of the way the commission and the act has set up the commission. So in the current commission, it is but to accept that a decision was taken and everybody was present. Whether that decision did not go down well with any person in the commission, it has been taken, and it was taken by the majority of commissioners. And for you to reverse that, you have to bring another motion, and that motion has to be agreed to by 2/3 of the members in the commission, and that cannot happen. So the point is, let us settle for what has happened, and let us move forward, and let us agree that this particular incident has put Parliament on a very bad spot. Take it or leave it. It has put us in a very negative picture, and that is not the start we wanted. We want to start in Parliament where people will come to Parliament now and see Parliament is gated, that there are new security measures in Parliament, that will now have entry passes to Parliament. We don't want a situation where we start with, redundancy decision was taken, I was not informed, we instructed for head count. These are the minutes. There's no head count in this minutes. Was taken, I was not informed, we instructed for head count. These are the minutes. There's no head count in this minutes. Was taken, I was not informed.
Okay. You know again? Now, two things because of the redundancy, the sacking of over 100 people in the parliament, the APC say they don't know about that, they don't grease force. Yes. So, Honorable Tawa, they say, because APC say they don't know, even what happen behind them, what if forbid happen? He said they for don't ask. But from day one, APC possible in a parliament. Then I Abangu. So when they come, they not be don't ask Obangu. What may happen behind, or they not be needing help. Oh, Honorable Ayo. Never ask himself. But let's see how one did it go. Because the latter, they don't serve them more. They are fired. But the sign now where the speaker in they deny say no. Ade, Honorable Tawa, the Tawa. I want to see how far in the speaker get for go. If you get for change seats back, you will say this boy. Wait. You will go put some behind back. Because in the country, I say me no. Me being talk say they don't brief me. I know. And I be there the way they pass them. So I go talk now say I don't know. Now the minute he be they fly, so he say, look at. Oh boy, no. Oh boy say no. Maybe they tell him about be think say nadandi or it be say na other thing. Be think say na other thing. Na dey odi. So the side way Honorable Abukagbo of the APC say don't no go gay because look, the president say one for create almost 1,000 jobs. Then they fire people them. But the people that they employ, where parliament they employ, not so under politics so. They are Sierra Leoneans. They are part of the 100,000 job where the president don't say they create every year. So because in that aspect, I see they remind say parliament are an independent. Yes, it is independent, but the people that are being employed, they are Sierra Leoneans. Therefore, add by the number, no? So even if parliament na an independent arm of government, as Honorable Tawa they say, but then still they hire people then. Those people are Sierra Leoneans. We go add to the number of jobs being created. And Tibenu they ask say, oh, there over 100 people there where they fire. Now, so what could them be they do? He said this, they show say, the resource system, they use her with sense. How about looking into other institutions that might be decreased to manage the wage bill? Abubakar Rashid, Uncle Abu say, his parliament and the old one, and that's no more. And that make Melvin say, na Magbana parliament. Okay. But for fire over 100 people. Well, that be saying they not be get okay. Huh? Speaker say no. But she no mix Sunday. You know how they go and talk say first? And they can't leave. Again news for now. And they go no side. Until he say in term do reach. But the position in a Salowe that they tell say the term do reach, eh? Alright. Anyway, now begin come to panelist them. Now you have the opportunity today, huh? Yes, us friend. What thing you get on this one, sir?
Yeah, thank you very much, Tripoli, for the talk we through and the reflection we don't get through the civil war and other events that we don't take place in the country. Regarding the civil war, I know say nothing we especially when that January 6th we then come back on the Freetown shortly after Joseph Hills. I think just after that guy been come visit Kevin Khan December as he left January 6th, 9 the rebel and come inside. But me, they try to look at in the way we are in government. Sometimes they move some areas where they for don't focus. Then get areas and back where we're able to look up to and waiting for don't lead we for don't come to this. But it's quite a lot waiting for don't avoid let the war not come because most of the one that we bring them up, they don't pass away and say no day again. But we just see mostly now people and behavior you get for they look at. and how you address the people and behavior, we know we can reproduce another type of behavior. Because when you look at the two ends before the war and just the time when the war come, and then just after that war, and after the war, what we they talk now, they see more of people and we eager, what they say gullible, eager for let one forget this, eager for let anything quick, and then he's so eager for let he go take any news he pass him and enjoy that news day and hope setting go better. So you don't can lead now how money business people and they get themselves inside money business because of another behavior style where they don't come out with. But all those I come out from civil war. We see few people who partake in the civil war almost in different aspects. We know say for this I'm going a person who been in a prison here in the 31st month. We know say na dispute and begin shaking and other things and keep on there to escape he free and wherever he go abroad. Then would I go meet up somebody back who been get different agenda with different behavior in the community? We see this person who been get this behavior, we he been harass people in our community, he been come up from village to village, we not been the popular mosquito, we he been there like the East Indian, somewhere in the East, we think Papa would have been chief in behavior, nobody no be control that behavior for understand. We don't have this Maya, we able for let go understand if for work with the path the chief and the elders there. Not to go the grab, they go around the villagers there, with then chief and police there. So I take money. What I want they done now, he run away, go Ivory Coast. The behavior and go there with a different style. When gun come now, that particular person take gun, all the disappointments we don't get in life, all the things that we're unable to achieve because of his behavior where you don't get, the blaming behavior by passing that blame into the people and begin to inflict pain on them. So that one day, all I'm not saying I caused the war, but when you talk of tyranny and wickedness, and then people and they originate that, it begin to spread now for all those years of time when the war come. Then when the war come now, after it finish, you see how the government I address again the behavior. We don't change of the rebels them. We don't see the ex-combatants, them people they wanna child soldiers, the one they would cut the hand, the one they win at the warlords. We see how they shape them group player into different way. Would I then get big portion? Now the one win, the one who say they can't fight for we end up for cut people the hand for this and call them get ministerial, whatever position, a hill station, get office, get place. Then some of the rebels they undergo trial. Then some of them they exclude them and give them other things. Then the civilians they now where they don't suffer, then they wait for see which thing will come with them we will forget out of the society. The one day where they don't cut their hand with other people where they don't feel pain, burn their hose, someone they lock on inside house to rape petrol, Tina put the gun na do, then they ask you, we come on na do, you they shoot you or you stay inside. So the bullet and then they shoot for like ignite the petrol, catch fire. So those are the things where you see they don't undergo. So you see, say those ones they now where they don't cause a problem there. The civil, the amputee them, the people who don't suffer, the poor people they now they're not being gained so much. And the promise of the TRC, you see how they neglect those people, how they're not able to get them back, for let them go inside, let them go profit from part of the country and cake, where them go progress. But what would they see now more of wooden this back? And then after a short while, the man of the power for say that this you do me directly, then you begin to say, well, I pull back and I go backslide and I go to a different way. So the question now, who's I in there and who's I in one lead with to? But the only thing I get for hope say people ain't just get for try focus. That is that's what the nation don't get. Let we lucky for law will get something who will help for that starting point where if you retire, you knowledge you get able to transform them based on whose side, then give that chance for let you exercise your development learning. And then those who are leading, let them try say not to time this who they get all the action there will not go help. Because the action with the public, general public they look for now something we then want to are renewable and something we not something when I change will go last for them, we then will benefit. So I will not go lead yourself to something where then we say, well, this now because I've been getting this person in a heart. Because at the end of the day, we know they say I cause the war, but I make the number increase. Because if people are not being able to disgruntled, that's how we for this and come with with them mosquito, now that border day from Liberia, they not before don't follow her. They for don't just say you angry, go your way. But they do all kind guerrilla tactics. The people in the back home they want to say, well, I want to drive this car, I want to leave now this person. Because when you see the way they car, then I guess I then they go, then they take the person who would get the fine host, then they go leave where they want commodity, then burn them, some of we now. So we all see what then they do. And these are the things, so man, then they go point somebody. So these are all the things we no one for let you be. Now a way we were able to look, address things, those who are deserving it, then get them. So we only hope say for a better change. The one that would don't suffer, we sorry for them, and we only hope say a way good day for let change good day. And let the nation get better change. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Usfriend.
Yeah, most welcome, yes, sir. Yeah.
We want to say thanks to Usfriend for his contribution today. You know, say today Saturday not too soon. And on Saturday, USSF gets opportunity, make we hear from you. So, not go any side, but you will be opportuned for make we hear from you. Welcome on board, Alpha. What you get for we, sir?
Thanks for having me. A big thank you to Super Usfriend. I think for me, this is Saturday on Tingo. The first thing I want for talk on, I don't know if we get interreligious board in a salon. At the moment, they see right now, we're not hear them, we're not see them, we're not not say that they come up from them. But we're not really bad happen. I believe, say, if only they know their roles and responsibility, at this point, they should be at the end of affairs. They're able for try for mediate peace, even the peace commission. These are some of the things that the responsibility what they need for carry out. You know, they wait past something happen before you say, let me intervene or do this kind of thing. Then for be always proactive. At this stage, no matter what you look at, we still get one or two things we know they go straight in our country. Now fragile peace we get. Whether people will look for Yeriam or do not look for Yeriam, Sierra Leone at the moment, the fragile peace we get. So I think, say, the interreligious council, the chief imam or the archbishop or whatever you call the name, I think they have a responsibility here. We know one for Sile will go back that USA don't come out 15, 20 years back. You see, because what they go on, so if we really not be careful how we handle them, it will have everlasting dent or taint now we country. So because we don't hear people they preach and tribal thing, they don't put one statement. Well, no, I think we don't do it on this platform. We don't go against a whole tribe. Yeah. Nobody, none part them, including even the parliamentarians or whatever. Nobody said anything. Is it going to help we as a nation? We know what for go side one that don't come out. The kind of that we on the hearing on social media, it is earlier and better. Interreligious council, the parliament, they come out and address them here. The bar association. These are things you are not a wait list until happen before when I begin to put a statement them or with English. No. At this point, you see, when something happen, it's immediate effect. When that guy they make that kind of statement, nobody know what to condemn except some of we on them platform here. And it's really not good for our nation. We know they pray for tribal divide in that country, regional divide. It not will help we. We country too small. I don't wait until today. I not ever hearing anything again on that. Even the mainstream media that are surrounding, none of them ever take this thing up. If something happen tomorrow, if somebody abroad or whatever, they go sabi take come up. Oh, this person they preach and tribalism, they this, they that. But when are their own people, none of them, when show me one, we can we outrightly condemn that what's in and call, say, no, this will not take action against this man. Let the guys see not happen. None of them need that. So it's high time we call on these institutions responsible. Lord, don't let them see a line on under the bed. It's really, really sad for we state or we nation. I they go so. And listen, so many media messages today, me had the tremble for salon. Let me not reach that place where they go to ethnic divide or tribal waiting and call conflict. It go bad for we. Any side where you go meet Limba, you go meet Loko, you go meet Mende, you go meet Timni. That's why a unique thing when we get where we not for allow anybody for use them. I could remember where Gento, where he used the Muslim as a way for campaign or whatever. Everybody go out on them. That's how we for they behave. We not for wait till something happen, when trouble don't begin that it's one for begin to talk. No. I believe say by now, so not for the under hot water. But nothing. He's boasting about it again. We kept quiet. Nobody, nothing is coming out. Like I say again, if na me opposition person me say this or do that, like if I said police could not invite them. We have to be careful. The police SSSM, they are sent it in and they are not need for waiting their call. Because that kind of thing that man they do has a lot of potential for creates and chaos in that country. And it makes some of who they call and say, una put politics per national issue. The same thing with the issue with the former president. If una the handle as an individual, una not mix political party. I don't say this, so when this thing begin, I don't make kind of this platform very clear. I say, look, if they mix politics into this investigation, they will miss it totally entirely. And you know, will paint good picture for we. We have to work. See, I don't know, me really, some of them people are within a position, I don't know if they really get the country or the poor people at heart. Because if you get the poor people at heart, they are starting to, you know, waiting and talk. You know, they wait. By now, and I repeat again, by now, that man, the especially Sano, where they boast, you know, they afraid nothing, wait and call. By now, for the under water, if for the under serious, intense scrutiny, why for make them kind of statement then they? Nothing. The other thing I want to talk on quickly before I drop the line. Now, with regards to this parliament issue, I mean, just a give on it on most of the time why they give my own contribution inside this week we done so. For me, I think say parliament ought for no better. What to make I say so? You see, politics. I don't know. Me, I don't know why politics dying. Neither the order of the day. I listen, Melvin, AYV. I listen so many people on this parliament issue. Now, some people they blame Abdul Kagbo, some people they blame the clerk, some people they blame the speaker. Whose side will they go? Whose side will they go? Are we heading for a better nation, or are we just there to satisfy our personal needs? I don't think so for the day for satisfy our personal needs. If the clerk not do something way right, they didn't tell them. This is what they expect. They make this part of the world than they go before. They're not afraid for telling you the truth. Black online TV make a very clear say the clerk human receive money. They receive salary for what they call. If they investigate now, they don't need for begin they cover them. Let them come out clearly say, okay, this so he is wrong to do this. Tomorrow, when they don't do that correction, the other person no go make that mistake. But if they begin put politics inside, this is now party go bring disgrace to we, this and that. Isabi, you don't create another avenue. Tomorrow, other person go do the same thing. When make you say, well, now party people, now party no know what they call. So let we put politics. Politics done, election done. What you for talk on national development? What you for talk on that things that would make we country grow as a nation, not to as a region or not to by part. Let we go as a nation. If we miss it now, the future, then we begin the way they come up. We they create serious stage where they're not able for stand on. We really need for be playing with everybody where they do something that we're not right for the states. Then we call it a spade. You know, like when people can say, call a spade a spade. No, look and say this now party member. No, look and say this now with tribesman. No, look and say this now with region. No. We never make people in the West there than they go before. With man not afraid for you say you are wrong in this you do. It means support you per bad. Even when all they work at the same place, then they tell you plain. But we, either now we local country people, either now we region, now we this, now we that. So even when the person they do bad, we will rather support her for do the bad. We don't ever tell us about what you don't do so you don't fight. We don't go support you. If we want to make Sierra Leone go before, we really need to tell people to go. Take another meal for today, Saturday, sir.
Thank you very much, Alpha.
You're welcome.
Yeah. We want to say thanks to Alpha for his contribution today. Welcome on board, Omar. What you get for us, sir?
Thank you very much, my brother, for giving me the privilege for allowed to talk on your show. You know, plenty of what they talk, the main one will be the about plenty of what they go on. One person will be the call out the president. So they more for what people them where they preach tribal sentiments. But I forget it, their responsibilities and they also the president no more get them. Their responsibilities and they then lies the APC themselves they hand them. Yeah. But you see, APC, one party, they always know how to move issues them around. With the same Adebayo in team they come up, they say Adebayo don't tell them say not to APC. We not get control over them. Ain't not to APC, that's sympathizer. See how in the craft business? Well, some of we, I don't say this all the time. We're not to dumb. Yes, you absolutely. Adebayo, not to APC, according to me. But now I'm a sympathizer. Yes, because even Chris myself said, with Chris, you know, say, Adebayo, in what the way in the talk, and things the way in the in favor of APC, favor of Anes Bakroma. Okay? So, even when I say not to Nayon, example, if me no say, this person, not to me supporter, but most of the things the way they say or way they do, now things the way they give me bad rap, my brother, they come out and denounce that. They come out and put stop to that. But APC no one did one. We just hear it where Adebayo talk say anybody will know how to kill people with which gun and Sasa, let them go look for Mende man them. Before they say Boa, he die, Bishe, before they say grave. Not a single APC person since that time day for completely denounce that. Now, me are one of the people who will be always they oppose the president. Say, you are the president. If you talk then here about Adebayo and the APC, talk back with people. Correct. But APC says get responsibility with the nation. Then self need for do something. Not to just the president. Then self need for do something. When did they ever denounce Adebayo? When did they ever denounce anybody? The president, absolutely, he not the president. Now I can go after them all the time. Say if they go after them people and if for denounce the young people. But let APC say start for take responsibility for some of them behavior how they go. Let them call up them people there. And then she said, I don't need for be an APC for like you give a press statement and denounce and call out everything. We need to associate ourselves and we need to condone hate. They're supposed to do that. They're not missing everybody to go after, but then therefore make it clear. Because the president is supposed to do one. Instead, no, they do one. So, we anyway, everybody talk about Boa Bishe, before they say Bishe in a grave. Then what happen? Sano self come. What do you do? Now, they go after. Call them cockroach. Then not too long ago, we see where the first lady talk say, SLPP are the only real Sierra Leonean. Then where the minister of the how do they call them position and the foreign minister or northeast wherever branch, Abu will publicly make resident minister. It's not publicly. He attacked too many people. He attacked young people. And in a government member hired by the president. Nobody, SLPP not call out them people here. They allow them for sale around. So yes, and the president and the father. But APC not so local, no matter how what they go through right now. Now full-fledged opposition. They just commoded 6 years ago, or even less than 6 years ago. So then some get a stake in Sierra Leone government. They get at a huge scale there. When they say for TINAP, people are for Dede, work for TINAP and say, we need to tolerate this. This is not good for the country. Because if this, wait till we see in Rwanda, can have this country. Maybe the 1996 business owner they talk about. It could because then they own the one group, Rebel and Okomok. This old man, they look for old man. Maybe somebody say, talk to me. Bam, talk Mendi. Bam, talk Limba. Now that's what you want. So long not allow let them two parties they play with. The responsibility, if we are put on the president, yes, because I'm not the president. But APC, they self the responsibility for cut this nonsense. When they don't ever hold a press conference and denounce their things and way to go on with that guy they talk. So long go both sides. Now, I'll make a talk now about Madam Sylvia. You see, Madam Sylvia, they get out of hand, but the problem here is we missing with Africa now, Sierra Leone to be precise. Now, outside the weather going to be bad. Where the weather turning under. This same Umaru Fofana, God bless this guy. Umaru Fofana, if you listen to AAA in one pot show, continue for do what you do. You do very well. People like we they bear you. That means for letting two parties they attack you for anything what you do. Now APC want for hug you. Now the same APC this where they fans them and they support them. Write letter. Can I go na BBC then demand for see the manager na BBC in London for let them fire this man. Let them fire this man. This same APC. We want for Hogan now. They supported already in England. Write letter. We all see as Bamba Ode. Can the letter go na BBC? Hand them over. And say they for fire this man. Somebody who not to give work. You know, demand them wife and picking them and mama and family them for support. Just because of your political selfishness. You say because you need to say anything. What you want to say? What thing you want to say? But for appease you, because you not do that, you write letter for let them fire them. You can't let her go. APC supporter in England. Let them fire this man. Now Sylvia don't for them be now. Say, yeah. And it's my command because Sylvia taking out 2 audios and he put the one day we get video where it be the talk say one SLPP blogger cost a mama, but he not go after that blogger there because the blogger they mislead them. The people that will mislead them now Umaru Fofana and it's by Chroma. So I think if we make a video something where if they talk regarding this fete we have this thing will happen. Way about the depression or pay or work no day people and this. So it's in that Umaru Fofana then and it's like Kumana then cartoon that. So when that blogger then see him, he see that video there when the Sylvia video talk, he go after Sylvia, he cost him mama. So with that Sylvia nine for them being Umaru Fofana and it's by Chroma. Now again, he don't come back, but I'm glad with this time around. The boy says na mortal man, na mami bonam, na work in the work. He need to work for APC. He need to work for SLPP. Now BBC the work for. So if he need to do a good job, BBC not stupid. Then they all over the world. Let's just forget BBC America. If they don't say this guy need to do the job what they hire him for, then go get on the boot. But white people, not only they go to line the Gideon letter, but tomorrow they need to listen to her. So what is in there? I'm glad the way the man respond today. When he tell and say, listen here, it makes sense. The election not to win or take all, like where they say a majority or the highest number, not to that kind of election that we get. There's a threshold. You for reach 55 or over 55. So if you not pass 55, then we will go into a runoff. So now that side there, me understanding, 90 guy be the best on. Say, because now you need 55 or above for win the election, and the man only get 56. So now narrow. Given the threshold where we constitution gave. So he right. So you know talk say that man get 41,000, then this other one get 59. If they say whoever we come higher, like how we get we they not get runoff. You will get, in fact, we not get that. We get electoral colleagues, now we get that. But now the man be the best on. So for making come out and attack the guy, because he win by 15 points, he win by 16 points, not to that the guy be the table. Because if they say, would I number high 9 win, threshold not do, then you're right, Sylvia. But not to that, and I'm glad the way the guy can explain. So telling this lady, it will become more and more of an instant. In the work show. It not go sit down no more because not only announced by Chroma, me not a lawyer. No, we say here this lady go, or we say them pass. So now make them all sit down. They allow this lady to drag them by all kind mode. They don't carry and go na Krube, carry and go na Kinjimi, all kind mode they drag them. But then they don't for deal with her. Now they go to Tawa. You see, Tawa content. Now the thing this are they tell you about we politicians. They're not reliable. Not pull close for any politician. Even some of who become more sympathetic for Tawa content and Givao. But Givao in not last. Because we all see after when he come, he swear with the Sierra Leone and they say for no back him. Because he talk for win a parliament. He not reach 1 week after where they strip all in position I had. The man had cry. He cried like a wimp. He cried, he go back now in shell. Then just strip in position I had. He cried like a wimp. After where he don't come first in public television, he swear with the Sierra Leoneans. Say we for tinap with him because he don't go speak for we. Now after where they strip all in position and now, he cried, then they get in position and back. Then Tawa now will stay up. What did they do? They take in chair, they can go all the way by the toilet, by the bathroom. So now they not even go sit down. Anybody will go piss, you get for smell that person in urine. Anybody will go urinate, you get for smell that person in urine. I think say we don't tire with that. In no self we don't clog. So then get for move and small. We see. Because this person wait Tawa they talk for so. Now the man this will be the make for let them fire her. We all see how that happened at 98.1. Where them two go meet up there. Now 98.1. Where this man they talk how they give Tawa money for Kergon and district, Tawa itam, Tawa they do this, Tawa they do that. It be one trouble for Tawa. This clerk of parliament. We all listen in the audio the day. Where it go after Tawa, it call an all kind name. Don't tell me make like Lawrence Lima come in, where they all support the clerk of parliament. Then at the Tawa and today now. We don't turn this quick. Now, all of a sudden, he don't become the lawyer of the same clerk of parliament. Where do you want to let them fire them? We call them all kind name. We use what them for now. I even accuse and say, paper they go show say, Tawabi they take money for Kergon and constituency, in the eat up or in the turn out to Union. The same, whatever name we get, Turan, Paran, whatever his name is. Not trying to want for let them pull Tawa. Now the Tawa now, I don't turn the lawyer. You don't Tawa the defender because this now stage the depend set. Now you gonna say the depend set. Hello, man. The depend set a stage for Doc. The depend set a stage for Abass Bundu. But we go read them. Abass Bundu, you know, see nothing. You go find out. And till they don't tell us in 2 years no more in the game. And in say in the go no side because we know say the remaining 2 years or the 3 years na Mr. Tunis na ain't for finish that. But if they don't understand, they go understand. Law they go no more. They don't set up the stage. And Tina is it Tawa the attacker. And I tell you what, I see people in the talk say the speaker go put Tawa not to decide what Tawa don't position right now. Because right now, Tawadon position himself now the other side of the SLPP. Soon, the speaker get for left now in Ireland. He get for stand all by himself. Because now that now then the position. Because I make them because need not be the wife for them for 2 years. They're not there for 2 years. They did it for 5 years. Why they only give them 2 years? Because then they try until Mr. Tunis don't come back, not to speak of ECOWAS anymore. In that position and the way himself wants. And I make them get on that today. But until he say nobody need to move up until he says so, stay tuned. We'll go enjoy this movie when that time they come. I thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much, Omar. I want to say thanks to Omar for his contribution today. The movie still continue. Lamin left. What happened with the clerk of parliament in credentials from Dominion? Yes, Ezekiel. Welcome on board, sir. What you get for me?
Thank you so much, Triple A. Thanks to the panelists and to all the listeners. This day for be a great time for a lot of programs in Sierra Leone today for just reminding people about some of the hellish things that will happen, Freetown and the country as a whole. I wish every year most of the news medias then go get a whole lot of contributions from people away that been go through court hand, born house, lost parents them and picking them. I wish them go get programs and way they remind the new generation and people away they want to forget within the country go through. The difficult things and way it always happen Now, actually, the people away would they say we all learn, we understand past everybody, we know things other people do not know. Now we actually they cause more problem because when we did at the sideline, the moment they want the way, then they lead we then they in a power. The moment they do something wrong, we sabi for criticize them. We sabi for bring out some of the things that we then they do wrong. But the moment we sit down at that chair, we forget about all them things. Um, here is the truth. The reality is nobody know the way 100% perfect. We know they expect any government for late being 100% perfect. Not at all. But the day we will get a government where they really allow truthful criticism for happen, you go get a lot of support. You get a lot of support from all angles because as we how they talk about religious leaders and other people and for moral guidance, we they foresee some things that they crop up, we they foresee and say, this year we get for really look out. Way back way I've been contribute on Saturdays, I begin for I'll be talk something about this. Not to just President Bio and all the presidents that we get. Would that not be somebody we did not in corner? Whether it did as advisor or he not even did it in the office as advisor, where if they see something, the reality, and call them and tell us, this step we want to take, I don't think say go good. I don't think say any of the president where they come, it go beat in chest that person did it. Because the moment we then sit down at that chair, any other voice we want for getting any sound as if then they get an instruction. No problem. None. If then they we don't know, me I don't know. Maybe somebody go counter me. Yes, this president here, I've been getting this person, way that person really they try for tell them the truth about things the way they happen. Even if you get small company today, you get small business today where people and they work for you. They beg you, find somebody where they sugarcoat things them to you. Where you call them, you tell them, say, now so thing they go through, they see na me business, this year they happen, this year they happen. We go ask you critical questions as if they support you at all. But it team up now decide for ask you hard question then. And then after he don't listen to you answer, then he tell you, say, sir, I'm not saying that you business this, but this step here way they talk about, I not think say right for you. I'm not another tell you say now for just take me your word, but if you they call me for advice, I want for tell you say if now this thing now so it happen, you don't get all the information, please not go this way. Check into this way. If you not get that person there, no matter how smart you think say you smart, if you not did it, even if you did it, if you get a lot of people away and they work for you, you go take some quick action where you go actually end up for fire the right person or push another corner. Because you not get command of the senses or where you forget. But an organization where you they sit down but we get over 10, 15 people. And when we avoid that process, so the reality is for say, religious leaders they not did it. If it be said then they but then they afraid. If they talk something, then get into trouble. You feel say media and not they wait and they see other things and wait and get concerned about, then they afraid for even a broadcaster. That's not the reality. Now the African style and the anybody way it negates some things that we would they try for do. Now supporter of opposition or in not like this person. It's tough. Sometimes with the bag on the journalists that wait and they how you they talk this? Why you for talk so? Sir, me and you not did it. Therefore, protect themselves. And me, they always say, advise, take you decision, any decision where you take, it gets a effect, So if you decide for do business, we in a push business, then you for expect the end result of problems the way they come with push business, And so a lot of media houses and journalists and religious leaders, then they see some things there. But if you not lay the foundation for it, they encourage their contribution, fear, because we call them religious people, that now moral ground people. It's very difficult. You go put yourself to shame. If you they see why, then you can't turn an X for let just some support somebody. People in the pool really that respect they lost them. And so if we not support them, we all then have power, we not support this group that then go fairly giving information. Now we community, now the country as a whole, for let things hold together, silence, now you they get. That's not the reality. Now silence, now you they get. It's very difficult. Supporters and move, people and move way, then they one way or the other, then they do things. The moment where you criticize a government where they in a power of something where you see them, you say, this thing are nothing say correct. All of a sudden they categorize you as an opposition supporter. And we all get emotions, we all get family, we all get friends. The moment that begin for pile up, they only begin for pull back because you want to protect yourself, protect your family, protect your friends, for let them not be part of problems where they come around, But as we always they say, nobody not a beat time. We meet time, we go left arm. And if you today they feel say anything where somebody talk against the government for something where they go wrong, you categorize and that way. Tomorrow you go be an opposition. And now that you expect again for continue for happen, which result we go get? How? And this all not they happen by people the way they not educated. And the one them being, we all will say we study book, we understand things. And we they cause this problem. Man, we know education sometimes you own just business they do or na family they past trouble come back, you go pull and they no nothing. They just want for do their farming, try forget small thing and they eat. But the one day way God been done bless them with position and education, and then no more they continue to manipulate with people and manipulate with self every day. Today, if it don't be a great day, we'll for remind ourselves about some of the trouble and the fire where a lot of people enjoy the throw it out here and about this group, we don't want this group, this group. Now not ignite any fire in that country. They please. People and don't tire, people and they suffer. Lord, we find way how for make things easy for we people. Lord, we find ways. You way there oppositional, you way there in power. Lord, we all focus on the people in the country. How we go make life better for them. Now that for be we focus. All this we own contribution one way or the other. All which we try for together. Now the same thing. Well, if you then have power, you say, now this you want to do good for we people. Why if it be so difficult? All of a sudden if it be a bad thing where somebody else they talk about, hey, this thing away would they try for do so and nothing say helpful to we people. And nothing say help. Why if it be an opposition voice? Why? If then they say some things we not they try for contribute at something to the country for let good thing happen, I understand that. You within a leadership, you will get hearing a lot of sounds that way they come to you. But you focus to let do something good for we people, and then that for be you focus. You know, some things and we want for do. We not they involve the people, and we rush for do them, and then at the end, the people are not getting anything out of them. Like right now, me own sound of way would they talk about Lunge Bridge. Me own sound of that money is too high. If we able to get them, Lord, we focus right now on electricity and good water supply in the country. And the farming, what would they talk about? If anybody they way you want for help Sierra Leone, I think na that for be the focus. Na me I know they say if una feel say Lunge Bridge na ina the best. Okay. For me, and I hope say una go listen to that. Believe you me, if you bring a secure electricity supply in the country, you go see half a factory that we go open. You go see half a businesses we go thrive. All of a sudden, now grow the economy, they grow so. And when that happen, you tax base they grow. Then you go able to do more stuff. You go lay that bridge under if that's which I believe not to things where you go actually even complete inside 1 or 2 years. Unless otherwise, so the money back for completer. Because we know roadway now road project, we know someday we start from Kabai time 30 days in order. How much more a bridge? Maybe you not go even see the return on that before the 5 year they end. So why you not go focus on good electricity, water supply, and the farming? Let you see what thing will happen for make the economy better. The last one with ECOWAS, the agreement, the conversation we then sit and get with the government from news they gather about Pakroma it moves. And we see a lot of people again online and everywhere and say we're not sovereign state. We not get nothing for proof as a sovereign state where we they do on we own without foreign money. We're not big deal. Like even the electricity supply, what they talk about, even water supply, what they talk about. I think the minister before election probably been they analyze about how much it will cost for letting get good stable water supply, even from Guma Valley we established already. We not get past the help we. So I don't know. Anytime we people then come with issues we involve other groups internationally we begin talk about sovereign. We not sovereign country. My dear, even the strongest countries and way than they around the world, they still need help. Israel, where America, with taxpayer money, they go to them almost 4 to 5 billion a year. And then strong past any African country. They're more than get the highest internet and technology companies that we they come on at that place there. Yet, they always one with taxpayer money for goodie for help them. Even with this right now, way then they go through. With the same boku money there. So waiting we get. We all the time every time we people begin talk about international involvement on things then as Sierra we begin talk about we not sovereign country. Yes, we not sovereign country, but what would they do on we own without the help of international groups? Waiting. Somebody show me big deal we would don't solve without international help. And I know they talk this for bring we country down. I they talk this for all we understand say we not for just begin for call we self sovereign when we begin for see or hear some things that we will not need. We will not lack rather. Because you they reject them today. Tomorrow you go accept them. If the very ECOWAS way then come, the president that we say Then they try for help with standby military, and we've been even try for saying, Lord, we take time more about any military involvement again as alone. We already get we own strong military, all that thing and they. So, if we they sign to an agreement, we get for be careful, because they left good, really good trail for we. Anytime negativity they pile up now the international stage, not too fine. So with a big government for let them look into things that we and don't agree on, or then go back now the table and negotiate things then before things then they come on a do una for don't call them back. Maybe before this letter they come on una for don't call and say, hey, Lord, we talk about something here. By the time we una left, we don't discover other things. So Lord, we talk about that quick. Instead of una left things and then come on a do, and then all of a sudden una we all get these mixed messages all over the place. It's not fine for we. Not too good news for we country. Now that's what they say. Lastly, young people, again, as they always they say, not forget yourself. Not allow other people for take your mind off of yourself, your immediate family, your friends, your community, and the country. Most people where they look up to, where you feel say they're smart, then they do things them way you they admire. If they begin talk some things way now things that way go car with problem now your community, to your friends them, to people away, then they try for make like you feel say they not like you, or they know they support the idea way they want, not make them enemy. Not go make enemy for somebody where they sit up here and family and picking and then they enjoy. Try your best. Something happen tomorrow, then they left you in that community, they run off. Because then get the means, then get the power, you not get them. So try for be a good citizen. Now your family, now your community, and to the country as a whole. If we do that, we'll begin for change things around we. And that community will day, by the time you don't know, it affects the whole country. So now that na me you don't take for una. Always try for make decision where ego impact you. The anything where you want for do, ask the question within day inside day for you before you pull your head now do, so that you no go get problem tomorrow for somebody you won't gain. Thank you so much, Tripway. God bless we all.
Thank you very much, Ezekiel.
Yes, sir.
Wow. See the number of people. Some man can meet Sui, eh? Anyway, it was a promise. So it should be delivered. Phone line open now. The phone line open. Yes, something for say. I don't say the term don't go, but hey. We don't say na something what they do. So let we do them. I don't know if Daniel there around. With the buckets way Leone started today. Yes, Uncle Fode. What you get for us 5 minutes?
Good morning, sir, from my side. Well, thank you very much again, because we're not going to thank you enough for providing this platform where everybody they come, gain the idea. Thank you very much for this initiative. So the thing I want to talk about today now, I'm going to divert small, because this within the country, we're not going to say we're not the government on them. We always they talk about the government stance on issues. I mean, within the police, they say, but go and remind me, fellow brothers and sisters, say the state and the police and any of other institutions of the country. Now, the performance make we don't do without don't they. Either they talk true, then they try for always present themselves, say they don't do the right things. Now make we do without they. Now remember, then the police them always, when something happen, they will present an idea, like say they did things the right way. They don't kill people them They don't jail people unnecessarily. Nobody know what happened. I will give you examples. This boy we didn't kill, we be making party in Namakini, and then call him Samson. Then talk say he died by crossfire. But till today, they not tell me the other people who be in the firing, who be the fire. If they didn't kill anybody older than present. Some people then talk say they shoot them from the back. The man they run, they shoot them. The one who did it. Now the police then come and talk say he died at crossfire. Who can prove them? Nobody. They don't imprison a lot of people. Even running to the elections, what they do? They create a WhatsApp group them for other people. They didn't take the whole out of place. They say he talk insightful statement or something. He even talk complaint, say no, not to me. Not to me until I'm back and go put on a cell. So I just want to remind people and say even this school they talk about. So the few people when they say initially they say let the boot and so riba. Now inside house them go pull them. Then they shoot them, kill them. But now today the police then talk say they die in action. And who can talk, who can prove them. Nobody then they don't die. So if they try to talk say this happened, we be careful, be cautious because the police, the state, anything they give for do, they always present a good side of themselves. They're not going to tell you the truth, the facts. I just want to remind people about that. And secondly, this Sylvia issue. I don't talk about Sylvia here in this forum. Sylvia Nasui Day. Sylvia Nasui survived. Now he don't be out of the country. 7 good months from May that Sylvia left. He did out of the country, and I don't think he don't come back. He enjoy being the richest person being out of the country. From the APC, we did a power. He get money for Canada, America now. Can't see them for 7 months. They work there, they enjoy. You see the fierceness, how he defend the regime. Anything else, when somebody talk, Sylvia did for as long as he talks something against the state, he didn't like neck. See the fierceness, how Umar Fofana just report something. He don't try to clarify. See, he say narrowly elected. They not talk say the gap. The election getting on problem, but he not talk about that. He talk about what did they present, say, then the president win. They say na narrow in election. Now you see how he try for defend them. And when I see again Tawa, anybody who don't hold that country, then put them there. Or he try for being upright, or he try for talk against the system. Anytime when they shake that person, he come back. He don't change. Tawa from the time we then pull and come from that back seat. Anytime they talk about the SLPP, Tawa they ahead now. Now they give out the other loss. All you want to defend the party, they don't go, they don't lose. Now in the before now. All this now for tell we say, now so they want to let the system there, all now for dance. They don't want criticism. They don't want somebody really talk against the ills of the society. Now even this LAG will come out. I don't begin to say, then they write say, oh, now they down with the system. The man criticize again. Not surprise anybody. Let not surprise anybody. That man not go one go sit down, then punish him again, or the life he get for the past 2 years he get him. So incompetent does the dance with the system, then they enjoy money. So it's maybe likely like for see I ain't go for B. But me, it not go surprise me say LEJ, just like Sylvia now, just like Tawa, they're not going to talk again because this is exactly how they want for let things a day. They're not going to want for people that really stand up say this is not correct. Even this network will open, so if not a way for day, a lot of things then the way for they analyze them, so it will be a problem. It will be a problem because they're not going to want for let because you see the press, how the press they operate. I really just like one finish on this on the press. Where Phoebe and I mean for AYV talk about if you ask the question to one honorable also I mean him saying that the APC come out. He ask him where they try to talk about the election result. The press person they talk say if you don't want to start the publish election result, you are not know saying the publish election result on the website. Because from that time after this election, the website they under construction. From that time they under construction. Because before everything we did, let everybody see. Well, this is the country that we get. So there, well, I will implore me people and me main word today. They will be cautious the way government is telling information because they get a track record for not telling the truth. They get a track record of defaming people for making the action where the government don't take against them may be justified. So that the thing that I want to answer at the table say, dear, any person when them talk say he do something, wait for let them prove them. Because if they don't get any evidence against somebody, they will left additional and asylum. They don't get compensation, they don't pay compensation, then they hold you for 1 year or 2 years, they left you, nothing will happen. But thank you very much for the attention again today. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much, Uncle Fodi.
No problem.
Yes, Mink, welcome on board. What you get for me? 5 minutes.
Yeah, hello.
You there live?
Hi, how you doing? I hope everybody's doing well. My own contribution is short. It's not that much. I just want to tell like a story in the war that where only time it happened. You know, like the historian told us that people that history teaches that people that act like they know a lot, they want to unfold what has been folded. We have to try to move on and pass certain things so we cannot bring back things that hurt our country, you know. This war, like, who to talk to you, so why I talk to people and you thank, I guess, actually thank you for giving me the opportunity for speaking again before I forgot. The war, we used to have been at home for the day and kind of we host shoot someone and kill them. And if that was that soldier man, that rebel in turn the gun the other way, I could have been the dead man. Just kill you just like that for nothing, and you're not even part of the war. You know, the guy come into the house, you see people in plenty, say, "You will not kill nobody, right?" And say, "Oh, okay, no, sir, I might take the gun shoot you because in boom, killer." Just like that, you know, and those things that stays in your mind forever, you know, and as a story that people, I wanted to tell people about a rebel guy who been in an area to it. It was a soldier back then, he would turn rebel and he come with to the invite area of Canaton. When the rebel come inside Freetown that January, we see each now the street to South the 2 streets after we call Scotland Street. He goes sit down at the house before the motor. He go and pick away born way left. He say the can guy will pick him. And if you don't allow the motor, say the ECOMO come back and I go. And because of him, a lot of lives saved in that area. And we call RA. And after we do this disarmament program, we come back. People in total are glad for them. You know, that's how much people appreciate what he did because we could have been dead like for nothing. The people just killed us, you know. And also it's another story as well. After that first, before January 6 happened, the way they don't do the first intervention, it was a soldier man the way they around Savage Square area, when they call Oga Mohammed. Where he was a nice military guy. He was nice to them picking the old man Shabi arms and telling him where he must go pray. When January 6 come, the soldier man don't know one, we never make a more die, he not be able to run as well. So you go, people then they hide them inside, say come back. So this war now will be nice to people, you know, to be able to see they don't know what the reward will be, and they're saving lives. So a lot of stories that happen in that for the area, we make some of the prayer want to come back and salon. And I don't have much to say about the political situation in Sierra Leone. And I just pray no more ECOWAS take the control of the situation. I always say, even without talking over here, I tell people, I say, Africa, Sierra Leone, we need to be guided. We need the ECOWAS need to guide us, because if they do not guide us, it will lead to a problem again, and that's what we are going back to. Because there is so much greed, there is so much envy, there is so much hate, there is so much revengeful attitude, vindictive behavior that we have within ourselves that dragging us back to where we came from. And I hope ECOWAS and the international community help us, because if they're not help, we go shake up our dust again, that we have to what Papa said to the lead us no gap. If the international community don't guide, we're going to struggle again. I hope they hear us and they're able to guide us. And that's all I have to say. Thank you for giving me the opportunity.
Thank you very much, Ming.
Yes, sir.
Amir Kamara say in Sabi Re, used for tap on the same street, Scotland Street. When it comes to the war, a lot of people, like when you talk now, you go remember other things, them, you know. And that'll be funny, yeah. Then they all feel they come, yeah. No, quick one, because you need for can't tell you what ya. It's ya put Leon Stars. Hey, Leon Stars. Yes, sir. You get 5 minutes. What you get for we?
Triple A, let God help we. Triple A, now one thing no more me want to talk about January 6th, some of we. You know, with this day I come, remember, be like me, so, you know, Easter man, me daddy also, daddy, the prominent journalist, be there, we call Paul Kamara. We the gable let me come, then go directly and I will stay. The gate be locked. I can still remember that day. Now in the past, say Lago open the gates because the guy be the far no up. And if you say Paul Kamara na upstairs a day, not doing that na down a day. See pull na me hold the lamp. When then guy then they fire, if you see na me don't fire, triple A. Now for done. In fact, I know myself. Then how then do now, what you not do now? Bio with neighbor, then they get some banana thick lobby did. The papa now, the brother then, the man now, all man be the parent German now, sorry for beg me. Hey, I don't. It's almost 2 hours. I'm not sick. If I don't even know what to be the go on anymore. Like baby, they tell me no more now what happen. All of the sudden, say just me no more now the shake me so. And then can't drag me now because I say what happy. And then say you na die me so those things, those memories where they come back, now make me January 6. I don't like for work. People, I like move for dinner house. I tell the Almighty, thank you for me own life, but I don't see people. I get friends that all lost their life during this day. I get one my friend who be the study together and call her CD Bremer. He was a very smart guy. I'm telling you, go deeper and study. If you see, if you're able to solve a problem, he say Koromala go sleep. If they go lead the way grab, believe in me, the solution they can't number body it. Now rebel and kill him. They kill him like a fall, not treats. You know, so some of those things, if we say Alunian, they will know we call. Now we able to put real exam together, let no broke. Let we safeguard them. Let we love each other. Me, I pray for all Sierra Leone. Don't forget about tribalism business. It is not good. Let we try to develop with Salon. Now, one Salon we get. Some of us cannot live in the Western world for a long time. We have to go home. Where can we call home? If we go home and there is no home, you don't have to be scared to visit your home. You have to be happy. Why would not for love each other? We see the thing what we see. Some of you will write a book about them. Some like you know, take pen and paper, write my story about January 6th. You are fortunate to be alive. But what about the people who have been, who were murdered in the streets of Freetown? Are those going to come back? No. But we have to left them blood and they in vain. So no. We have to do something about it by praying that God, please, shower the country with blessing. Touch the hearts of the leaders them. Let they able for make sure see the children will not see another January 6th. Let it just be in the history of the books that we can just read it. But let it not come back into present. Because now they look at the young generation where they come. Some of them they don't even know about this. As one of my brother they talk say, these are the things like today so. We will bring those memory back to youth man them, lectures them over radio, over TV. Tell them about this. Say this is what people are going through. Then the youth man and say yes, we don't have to do this again. Can we do that for our country? And I know me to talk. Thank you very much, Tripoli. I wish all Sierra Leoneans the say will be able to live a happy life and enjoy our country. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Koma. Alright. Hopefully, we all learn from this. I see Sheko the comments. But we don't get Sheko now, the last time. We'll make you talk to some of we where they act one kind way. Like if I say, one and nothing. 25 years ago. Now they talk about so. Yeah? Thank you to everybody who take part in the program. Lord bring Daniel. Sierra Leone. I believe say if you don't tell me the following now, you go know me love for Leone Star. Usaide. Leone Star is not getting better. Yeah, that's just the truth. Not they get better. But again, if we would go, they glad would they celebrate. President they give land all. Yes, because we qualify. Okay. A 5-1. We'll wait for next game. Waiting a nigga for look like. Sierra Leone? Oui. Uge Woko. And not too small one safe. Mame Koma say we might just not show up for the game period. Will they show up, yeah? Yeah. I know they be on the team first, then and then Parliament then they go for. It seems they then get time say the result. He train himself alone. Napa, I don't think so get respect for national team though. We don't get respect for national team. Lord just agree that one day. The national team forgets you. I saw go left here today. Go there back on Monday. On Sunday we'll go follow AYV on Sunday. Make sure you rest. Say thanks to everybody. We keep with time now, yeah. We deal with we better one. Always find forget time for reflect, you know. Get time make you reflect on yourself, country, your household, your life. Set goals. What's in a goal we set for 2024? Your goal we set for 2024. They work towards some already? Or you think to say, they're going to get them waiting 50 almost days. And this year, a leap year, eh? Yeah. 29 days, 9 February you get. So that Fambule we born February 29, at least this year they go celebrate birthday. Not so pambado. Yes, 29 days. But hey, man got to do what you got to do, yeah? You gotta do what you gotta do. I go there back. Reflect. It is necessary. Reflect. Reflection. It build energy. Or make yourself a better person. Till we meet back on Monday. Triple AC. Tata.